Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Covid Diaries. My name is Bryan, and I'm a social media and business coach. And today I'm going to interview Rachel Prince. Rachel is Body Shop at Home, so something that is very, very current at the moment during the COVID, and I think has probably been something that's growing for a lot of people. So, Rachel, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to get into this business?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rachel Prince. I'm 36. Been a single mom to my little boy William, who's 10, since he was about 2.5. I've now got an amazing partner. We got engaged in April on our birthday. We have
Oh,
the same
wow.
birthday.
All the
Um,
cards and flowers all on one day then, basically. So woe betide if he forgets.
but it was in the middle of lockdown as well, so it
Well,
wasn't the best timing. Um, but yeah, I joined Body Shop at Home 2 years ago. Um, Basically, I joined to make some money to do a nail course because I was really into nails and that sort of thing.
mhm.
Um, at the time, I had no spare money, so it was basically get some money behind you, get this course done, and then see where it leads. And at the time, I was working for the NHS. I've done that since I was 17. Um, and it was getting hard work. So 2 years ago, I left the NHS. I went to work in a local opticians. Complete change.
Very different.
Yeah. I'm still not convinced that it was the best idea being in the opticians, but it's an easy-ish job. It's admin, it's paperwork, and it's part-time. So I get the best of both worlds. Um, it gives me time to do my body shop, which I absolutely love. I love the products, I love the ethics behind it all, and I love the friends I've made and the opportunities it's given me.
So the idea behind your business was initially for a nail course, and
Yeah.
then did the nail course happen, or did you just stay with the body shop? What happened there then?
I just Body Shop took over, and I still love doing nails, but it's
Just for
finding the
fun now,
time.
hobby.
Yeah, it's crazy between working, looking after my little boy, spending time with my other half, the house. It's
Well, I think two jobs is probably enough for most people. To add a third one in there maybe is a little bit. So now
I
let's
have got two other businesses as well that I've
okay.
started
So
during lockdown.
I'm not even counting the jobs then now. Then maybe the nails can just be parked just for a little while. So
Yeah.
with the COVID lockdown, how have you found that's impacted your business, and what have you had to do to cope with that?
I thought COVID would mean my business would take a huge hit, and I was expecting to have to rethink things. My team that I had has dropped away, so I'm no longer an area manager.
Okay.
People have found other um, avenues to go down, and I wish everybody the success. And I'm still great friends with them all, but my business is booming with my customers. Because I got furloughed in March from the opticians. I've had more time,
Of course.
and that more time has made a huge difference. So much so when I got the phone call to go back to the opticians, I cried
Oh, really?
because I was enjoying spending time with my little boy. It's time we can never get back. And yeah, it's been hard because I've not seen friends, not seen family. But
I think for everybody that balance has been there. And as a business owner, it's it's always tricky to balance all of the
yeah,
plates. As a mum and a business owner and a wife, etc., and friends and stuff. Yeah, it is a hard one. So if you,
it,
I can understand. What
yeah,
you're saying is that you actually, when you have time to focus on your passion, the business that you've actually really, really
yeah.
got a passion for, it's thrived. How much has it grown in the COVID?
I set myself a target in, I think it was April, to get more sales than I was doing. And I didn't think I'd reach it, but I did. And then August, I had my best month ever by about £400.
Well done. That's you're a COVID success story, really. So
was amazing. It has, but everybody has been so supportive. All my friends, even the ones that I hardly see. I support a local rugby team,
okay.
and very involved with it. My other half's the kit man for the team, so
fits in nicely.
It's great, but it's like another family and another way I can push my business.
Another avenue. Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of your brand and your vision, what do you think it is that sets you apart from everybody else?
I like doing the personalised gifts.
Right.
So they know they can come to me with a budget and I can make up something fantastic for whoever it is.
Okay.
I also started doing, it's not a subscription service, but like a monthly box.
Right.
So I started that in June, and basically there's 2 price ranges, and people just tell me which price range they want, and then I look at what they like, what they don't like, what their skincare regime is like, if they've got one, and work on that, and then they get products in the box.
Oh, that sounds exciting. So every month it's something different. Every month it's something. That sounds amazing. Actually, I can see why you've done so well. So you've had some successes massively from so is your customer base grown massively, or is it just people are buying more, or what's your feeling?
It has grown. There's people that I never even knew existed. A lot of, I've been quite involved with MIB in Wigan, and I've made some amazing friends, and they're like my customers as well. They join in all my games on my group.
Did you find that networking is really working for you?
Network.
So that's great. So is it like, if you could go back now
definitely.
to the beginning, is there something, what thing do you wish you'd known when you started?
I wish I'd known the people I know now.
Yeah, it's all down to the people.
Really, really, yeah.
And I mean, that comes back to your network, does it? Do you think?
Yeah, the products are amazing. They basically sell themselves, but you have to put the time in as well, and that's what lockdown has made me realise. You can't just leave it. You have to keep chipping away at it, and eventually people that have been on your page they'll get involved.
Oh, the connection's got a bit funny there, actually. So your Wi-Fi's gone funny. Is it? Am I okay on my end? Or
yeah, you're okay.
Oh, it's come back on now. So I don't know what's going on. So technology is our friend sometimes, not always our friend, I guess. So what's the biggest challenge that you faced when you started out, and how did you overcome
it? My family weren't very supportive.
Okay.
They just saw it as a bit of a gimmick kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some of them still do.
Even though you're doing really well with it, they still kind of don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So they don't see why I'm carrying on.
Sorry, how do you?
It upsets me. It does upset me, but I have to look at my numbers and my sales and my customers, and I bounce off that, and I use that to pick me up and to make sure that I'm doing the best I can. So eventually they will see that I'm running a successful business.
Totally. I think that's a really motivating thing to do, is, that sometimes drives people massively, is to, to say to people, actually, do you know what, I was right. And if you've got that strength in you to say, like, I've got this, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes you have to, being a business owner is a lonely path. Sometimes you have to walk a lonely path, and then people see what you're doing and understand your vision and then catch up with you. And I'm sure that's going to happen for you.
So I hope so, but if they don't, their loss.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I think what's the other thing? What's your unique skill, do you think, that you've got that makes you different?
I like understanding where my customers are coming from. I like getting a bit to know them on a personal level. Not just what Body Shop products are like. I like to get to know the family, get to know the background. It just makes it more personal.
Do you find that you're selling obviously on more online now or in person, or how has that changed during the COVID? Is it the same?
More online because obviously we can't go out and do parties. Which I love doing parties. I've not done many, but the ones I have done have been brilliant. And basically, it's just a girly get together. So I have missed doing that. Especially with Christmas and the Christmas products and things like that. But they're still buying, they're still wanting the products, so I can't moan really.
No, I think you've done really well. So, if you were talking to somebody who was starting or thinking of creating a business and were too frightened to take that first step, what would the advice would you give them?
Throw everything you can into it, be consistent, and just believe in yourself.
Okay, that's some great advice for a new start, really. I don't think you can get better than that. What do you think the most common reason would be for people failing in business? So obviously we've got two answers to that, really. What would you think the most common reason would have been before the COVID? And then obviously now, how do you think that people can, in your circumstances or in your industry, keep the businesses going and stop them from failing?
It's putting the time in. Some people have got more time now, some people have got less time. Some people have realised, actually, no, it's not for me. Some people just, there are a lot more body shop at home consultants now because of lockdown, because everybody saw, oh, we can get all these products, we can get this money. So there's a lot more competition out there. But if you find your loyal customers and your like personal way in, then you've cracked it, because it's an amazing industry.
What do you feel keeps you motivated?
My little boy.
Little boy.
Yeah.
He's your why.
He is. I want him to see how hard I can work and get the results and get, if it's money, it's the products, and I keep going for him.
That's so inspiring. What do you
We've been
think?
on
Go on, sorry.
we've been on our own for 8 years and it's been hard, but I've done it, and he's an amazing child.
Oh,
He
well done.
really is.
I feel for that one. So I think family does tend to be a big why for everybody, and for motivating. Yeah, there's nothing that you can change there, really. What do you think? Why do you think some people start out in business and then give up or fail? What do you think would be in your
Because
industry? You do get quite a lot, don't you? People starting and
yeah,
stopping.
yeah, they haven't got the goals, they haven't got the belief in themselves.
Oh, you've muted, Rachel. For some reason your sound's gone.
Oh, sorry.
You go. Sorry. So we just go back to why you think people fail in your industry, why they don't make a success of it.
Yeah. It's people's belief. People haven't got goals that they want to achieve. They haven't got, maybe they haven't got the support.
Yeah.
And they just don't believe in themselves. I have days like that, but my little boy drives me on.
Oh, that's lovely. So what do you think the biggest threat to your industry is right now? The biggest
Lack
challenge?
of stock.
What's that? Lack of stock?
Yeah.
So you literally can't get enough product?
We can, but we have to be very quick about it.
Okay.
Last year there was probably 20,000 consultants at Christmas. This year there's over 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an industry growth, isn't it?
It's been huge.
That's huge. And so to stand out from that competition and still be doing so well yourself, then that's awesome, to be honest. Yeah, super proud of you. So is there anything that's really, really, like, what's the biggest resource that's helped you, do you think, during this time?
Just having the time. Not, I mean, I don't work full time anyway, but not having to go out of the house to do the school run and things like that. Not having to get up and just push myself completely. I was working most days, but I did it around my family.
Mm-hmm. I think that's so inspiring, really, that with the furlough, I think it was very easy for people to kind of just sit back and say, we had brilliant weather, you can barbecue and have leisure. And it sounds, from the sounds of it, what's happened to you is that actually it's motivated you to say, I'm actually going to take advantage of this time and use this time to like the maximum benefit and grow my business. So
I was still sat outside with the gin, but I was making calls and doing lots of things.
But networking at the same time. Yeah. That's fantastic, really, because it's so nice to hear somebody doing so well in that type of industry. I meet quite a lot of people who do network marketing, and Body Shop at Home is like a home thing, and you always wonder who's doing well and who's not doing well. So it's refreshing to see somebody who absolutely is killing it and absolutely loves it as well. The passion that you've got for the products that you've got is just and it's a credit to the company, to be honest. So are there only one last question, because you've given a great interview, and so I'm going to leave the tricky question till last. So you sound like an amazing mum. You're juggling I don't know how many jobs and how many companies. We haven't even got onto the other companies yet. You've managed to be so positive all the way through the furlough, been positive for your son. So totally inspired, actually, on a Friday afternoon. So what are you not good at, Rachel? Is there anything you're not good at?
Time management I am struggling with now. Now I'm back at work. It's a juggle.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to recruit more, but because there are so many consultants, I'm struggling. But I've just got to concentrate on what I can do, and people will come to me. I know they will. They have in the past.
So you've already got a strategy there. So even you're saying that's maybe a weakness, and we all have our weaknesses, but being good in business and having that longevity is about recognizing your weakness and turning it around. And it sounds like you're already doing that. So thank you so much, Rachel. It's been a joy to speak to you this afternoon. Really nice to have somebody nice and bubbly and happy on a Friday afternoon. And yeah, I think I've learned a little bit more about the Body Shop, and I'm really interested in those boxes. I think I'd like to have a little treat coming through my door every month. So yeah, so thank you so much for that. And I hope you enjoyed your interview and your opportunity to tell people what you're all about.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm just glad I've done it.
And you were so nervous before, and it didn't even show on the video that you were nervous. So absolutely brilliant. So that's Rachel. If you're interested in Body Shop at Home, or you're interested, like I'm interested in one of those little boxes, Rachel, do you want to tell people how they can get hold of you?
Yeah, my group on Facebook is Indulgence with Rachel, because everyone needs a bit of indulgence. If it's okay, I'll post my link. I'll send you my link.
As soon as you post the video, you can put the links below. And then if anybody wants to contact Rachel, is interested in either becoming a consultant or interested in her products or interested in the rugby team, then please do contact Rachel. Feel free to contact her and get all your Christmas shopping done in one go. So that's us finished for today, Rachel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.